Good morning, everybody. This is Distorted Humor back with another daily mission. Today is what day is it? It is the 13th of October here in the States, and today we will be doing the daily heroic mission in Meridian Bay, Mars, level 22. Fight through the gate and enter the Black Garden to destroy its heart. We're going to be doing this on level 28 so that we can get the max rewards for this, which includes 2 Ascendant materials, a Cryptarch Ingram, Vanguard marks, and bonus XP. Now, the thing that I'm really shooting here for is I want to get Ascendant Shards. As you guys may have noticed, I'm trying to upgrade what raid gear that I do have. I'm only missing the last couple upgrades for a lot of them, and I just need those Ascendant Shards.
We'll get a second chance
and then I need a pair of boots, but, you know,
off,
we can get those later.
Save the traveler.
This particular mission here, this just happens to be the last mission in the storyline, the Black Garden. They're gonna have us do this for the daily heroic mission, which is all right. You know, if you guys have watched any of my other videos, you may have seen me play through this with some friends at a lower level. But I do hope you guys enjoy. Please subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment if you do happen to enjoy the video.
The Vex are going to do everything they can to keep us out of the Black Garden.
These guys out front here, they're not too hard. They're only level 18 or so. If you're a lower level, then you may want to take out an elemental weapon and take out those Minotaur shields first. If not, you can just bust right through them.
I hope this works. Where are we? If this is the Black Garden, it's not on any map of known space and time.
Good luck, buddy.
Just keep going.
Level 29, you shouldn't have any issues.
They're in some kind of stasis.
Nah, I'm sorry, man. I would on any other day I would go ahead and join you, but right now I'm recording my video, so I'm gonna go ahead and solo this. If you guys have any, by the way, I would pop one right now. If you've got any blue polyphage, go ahead and use one of those. Do remember that these guys right inside here are, you know, going to be scaled to the mission level. So watch yourself. If it's been a while since you played this mission, you don't want to forget and get owned by this Minotaur here. And the Minotaurs normally run void shields. I've found that any fusion rifle tends to take out their shields really quick. Of course, if you have the Vex Mythoclast, I can assume that would take them out quite quickly. But, you know, for those of us who haven't been so lucky yet, go ahead and use any fusion rifle, preferably fusion. Or, I'm sorry, use any fusion rifle, preferably void. And you shouldn't have any issues. Now this part here you can just skip right through if you want, for the sake of making it easier on myself. I'm just gonna kill the hobgoblins and go through. You don't actually have to fight the hobgoblins and minotaurs that spawn to your left, or minotaurs for the British folk out there.
There's something extremely dark down below. I think we found the black.
If you guys haven't already, I do encourage you to go ahead and take a look over the side here once you get to this part. The artists really have, in my opinion, outdone themselves on the background landscaping and whatnot. It's just something that, you know, a lot of these levels, if you take the time to look at them and stop and look and take your time away from the fighting and the fray, just to see what these artists have spent their time on. I think some of you will be amazed just at how good it looks. I also grabbed a bounty before I came in. The relic harvest from Mars. That is the only one currently that pertains to this mission. So if you want to grab that before you come in, get some progress toward that would be encouraged. Now this big guy here, the Cyclops Disciple, you can actually run right by this guy. You don't have to kill him, although you do have a better chance at drops if you kill all the enemies that are in. I'm not too concerned about those drops. I already have enough legendaries and exotics. I'm not too interested in the small minute chance that you get for a drop now from since the upgrade to the Cryptarch. Those guys you can run right by too. You don't actually have to fight them. The Hydra that spawns, you can run right past him. He's stationary and doesn't move. And if you have a grenade, you can throw it at those guys there. Now there's a big portion that you can skip. Oh, I think I might have already passed it actually. Yeah, I did. There's a earlier on. There's a section that you can jump to skip the whole part that I just ran through. But if you don't skip it, here I'll actually go back and show it to you guys. Let me just kill those hobgoblins there real quick. See if I can't get back there and show you guys. If I can remember how to get back. Oh, right up there. You'll have to forgive me, I do get turned around rather easy. Kill these pesky little buggers first. You know, I'll just have to show you guys another time. We do have to, contrary to what I said earlier, you do have to kill this particular Hydra, because he is I believe, yep, he's the device of mine, so you'll have to kill him in order to progress past this part in the mission. If they bug you, go ahead and take out the hobgoblins that spawn. Wait for this guy's shield to move out of the way.
Barriers down.
Now the blink you can't make that jump, but if you have glide you can actually make that jump up there and skip these three. Now like I was saying, you can actually skip to this part right here. Once you're over at that spot there, if you jump to... see, there's a ledge here somewhere. Whoop. Yeah, there's a ledge right there that you can jump to from right up there. I would recommend, if you do decide to do that, you can skip the whole gate portion altogether. If you do that, I recommend using Focus Burst to get that little extra bit of speed that you need to make that jump, because otherwise you may miss it. I mean, if you're trying to go through this without dying, then you know you're possibly gonna kill yourself there. But otherwise, you know, if you're not too worried about dying, then don't worry about it. It may take you a few tries to get it the first time. If you do happen to jump that way, by the way, and skip the gate boss altogether, none of these enemies will spawn. The Harpies won't, the Minotaurs won't. Don't worry though, you didn't break the level. I know some games will do that. If you skip a crucial point like that, they won't spawn any enemies afterward and you can't complete it. Once you get up to this portion right up here, you'll run through here. There won't be any enemies spawning. There won't be anything up here. But once you get into this room right here, they'll start spawning in here like normal.
Dead end. The heart is just beyond here. This place is just one big machine. Get me close to the clusters.
Now, if you're fast enough or tanky enough with the Warlock, it's a little bit difficult. You might be able to do it as a Radianced Sunslinger, but you can actually just run right by everything and deploy the ghosts if you don't feel like spending your time killing everything. That Minotaur was giving me a nice slap there. Although this might get you killed if you're any less tanky. Titan shouldn't have any problems with it. Hunter shouldn't have an issue with their Blade Dancer ability that lets them go invisible. Just for the sake of this video though, and not having to repeat anything, I'm going to go ahead and just kill what I need to here in order to get by these guys on the left, or on the right. On these Axis Minotaurs here, if you're a Warlock, then I do recommend taking out the shields before you try to super them. That's of course not pertainable to other players in PvP, because you know your supers is insta-kill. But in PvE here, those larger enemies like the Axis Minotaurs, the Axis Harpies, etc., etc., I would recommend pulling down their shields before you actually super them. That way you can be sure that you'll get the kill for it, or at least nearly get the kill for it, and you won't be getting slapped down by a Minotaur with just a sliver of health left. That right there, by the way, was one of the reasons that I tend to like to use Blink as opposed to any of the glide abilities, just because of managing to dodge that Minotaur there. I mean, I realized that I could have taken the hit just fine, but then I wouldn't have been able to use my rocket launcher right away, and if I had been surrounded by other enemies, then it would have been an issue. It likely would have killed me. So I'm not saying that, you know, Blink is better than Glide. I certainly like to use Blink for PvP when I do play the occasional PvP. As you guys may have noticed, I haven't actually done any this week because I don't have any Crucible points, but, you know, to each his own. I'm not a huge fan of PvP, so I don't generally play it, but some of you guys enjoy it, and it's broken loot system. I hear that the Iron Banner isn't much different from regular PvP as of right now. But anyway, here we go. We're going to be killing the final boss here in his statues. And he's going to cry about him, and then he's going to explode.
So, think you can kill a god?
Don't think I have a choice.
If you need it, I would suggest leaving at least one of the hobgoblins alive so you guys can collect ammo. If not, go ahead and kill them all off and proceed to the last couple statues here.
The heart is bringing that statue to life. heart is dying. Keep
See, even
fighting
with
them.
even without killing all the enemies, is this a white drop? I swear that looked like a white drop. But like I was saying, even if you don't kill, or even if you skip all of the guys that I skipped, oh, I overshot it. Then fighting these guys, you'll get 150 tears each. So even if you didn't kill pretty much anything throughout the entirety of the mission, which is impossible, you could probably get the tears with just 2 of the Hydras and then all 3 of these guys. I do recommend clearing out some of the ads on the second guide, simply because the hobgoblins and regular goblins can overwhelm you if you're not careful, especially if you're a squishier class like the warlock. The hunter seems to be able to take a little bit more damage than the warlock can, at least from what I've seen. Life age there probably ran out, and it's arguable that it may have been a waste to use it this late in the level, but every little bit helps if you're not already at the glimmer cap. So, and I have yet to be at that glimmer cap. There's just so much for me to spend stuff on, so I get it where I can. Here I'm doing my best Jesus impression. He didn't like it very much. He doesn't think my acting's all that good. That's okay. We'll put him down. We'll put him in his place. Chop him down a few notches. Let him know what good cosplaying is. There we go. That DOT finished him off. And there goes the heart. He must have really loved those statues, because I don't understand why killing a bunch of statues would cause him to explode, but
We're back.
whatever, makes it easier for us, right?
The shroud of darkness is lifting, and light returns to the traveler. The speaker is calling us home.
Now, one thing you can do here, if you don't want to wait until the mission ends and you don't want to watch the final cutscene, you can actually go to orbit at this point, and you will still get the rewards for the mission. You just won't see the whole ending screen with the number of kills that you got, and you won't see the final cutscene. Unfortunately, I got Ascended Energy, which really sucks because I've already got like 77 of these puppies, and as you can see, not a whole lot of Ascended Shards. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the tower, turn in that bounty, and really all it's gonna do is allow me to to upgrade my these legendaries in this Red Death, and I'm trying to upgrade here. I've got other legendaries and whatnot and exotics that are more upgraded, but I just wanted to go ahead and dump some XP into these guys. So thank you guys for watching. Again, my name is Distorted Humor. If you're not already subscribed, then please do subscribe for more for more daily missions, Destiny play, and all that fun stuff. So thank you guys, and you guys have a good day. I hope to eventually see you on the battlefield.